What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzlies, home of Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Today, I am talking about the next game. That's right. On to the next one for the Memphis Grizzlies. But first, every hero needs their theme music.
Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops, so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Demorant spiking, let's go, boy. He that MVP.
This is Memphis X with iTalkHoops. While you are here, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to be notified every time I drop a video. I have a goal to reach 3,000 subscribers by the playoffs, and I'm going to need your help to get there. Thank you. Well, it is almost game time tonight. The Grizzlies face the Phoenix Suns. It's an early game for a West Coast game. Thankfully, it's Sunday, and the game starts at 7 p.m. local time. The Grizzlies versus the Suns. I don't think Deandre Ayton is playing tonight. Chris Paul is playing. Cam Johnson is playing. So they will have a little bit more on the floor than they did the last time we faced them. But I still expect the Grizzlies victory. They are currently, I think, 9-point favorites in this game. And there are three things that I want to see tonight to let me know that the Grizzlies learned anything from their loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. The first thing that I want to see is at least 12 field goal attempts for Jaren Jackson Jr. I want to see them make a pointed effort to get Jaren Jackson ball early and often. The one thing that irked the hell out of me against the Lakers is they let the Lakers guard Jaren Jackson with LeBron and other guys that were not as big as Jaren, and they did not attempt to punish the Lakers. That 8 field goal attempts for Jaren is criminal in any sense, unless you have a game where Ja and Bane are just really going off. But for Jaren Jackson to have 8 field goal attempts and Dillon Brooks to have 17 field goal attempts, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Somebody should be traded or fired behind that kind of bullshit. There's no reason Dillon Brooks should ever have twice as many field goal attempts, especially in a game where he's not making any damn shots. It just shouldn't happen. So I'm looking for that. The second thing I'm looking for is for Zaire Williams to actually make an offensive impact in the game, to make some damn shots. I'm tired of the process looking good, but the execution being poor. Zaire Williams' field goal attempts, they always look nice, but they just don't go in. And this has really been something that's ongoing outside of layups and alley-oops. His jump shot has just been erratic. I've never seen a guy that should be a shooter and has such pretty form have such bad misses in game. I mean, he has stuff that's just way off. This means that there is something really funky in his form or something at certain points, because you should not be missing shots by that much every other game. But I would like to see better execution from Zaire Williams. And also, I would like to see one of David Roddy or Jake LaRavia enter the rotation over John Konchar. Yes, John Konchar is a great development story. He is a great insert in case of emergency player. He is a great 11th man. He's a great end-of-the-bench guy. But John Konchar is just not offensively aggressive enough, consistently enough to be playing in an NBA rotation all the time. It seemed like he was kind of aggressive to start the season, but over the seasons, this happens year after year after year. As the season goes on, his natural tendency to not shoot the damn ball seems to creep in. And if he's not aggressively seeking shots, what is his use, really? He's not great defensively. He routinely gets blown by on the perimeter. So other than just getting rebounds and not making mistakes, I guess, which is helpful, but he doesn't make mistakes. But he doesn't play great defense, and he doesn't really bring anything offensively. So the thing is, when you have two rookies in Jake LaRavia and David Roddy, especially David Roddy, who was really coming on when Bane was hurt, they really need to give them some time. Those guys have a very, very much greater upside than John Conchar, and they have a greater potential to provide something later on down the line, especially if they're not going to make any kind of deals before the trade deadline and bring in somebody off the bench who can really help them offensively beside Brandon Clark and Tyus Jones. So that's where I am with it. Those are the three things I'd want to see. More field goal attempts for Jaren Jackson, better execution for Zaire Williams, and for David Roddy or Jake LaRavia to insert themselves into the rotation. Well, not insert themselves, for Jenkins to insert them into the rotation. It's not like they can just check in themselves, but that's the way I see it. So hopefully we get a good start to another streak tonight in Phoenix and start piling up some road victories. Peace.